Hello, I'm Matt. I'm Andrew's best man. I met Andrew the first weekend of college. I sort of met him how Elisa met him, in a way. We talked for half an hour, and then he asked me for my number. I've known Elisa since we were 12. I've actually known her longer than I've known Andrew. And I considered her my best girlfriend growing up. So I have a kind of a unique position knowing both of these guys. There's a lot of different angles that I can tell. I think the best way to go about this is to talk about the first week of them knowing each other through my point of view. So, if you guys read the website, you all know there's a big event on Lake Minnetonka on a big boat. I brought Andrew kind of as my plus one. They know a lot of people. And Elisa was on this boat, and they had known of each other through me, but they had not met yet because I talked so much about the other person to the other one. So I saw Elisa on the boat. I was excited to introduce my best guy friend to my best girlfriend. I saw her on the front of the boat, walked up to her. Andrew was behind me, tapped her on the shoulder, said, "Hey, Elisa, have you met Andrew?" And she said, "No." I said, "Well, now you have." I then wandered my way out of that initial contact and found my way to the bar on the boat. Sat there for 15 minutes, which turned into 30 minutes. Then I got caught up in a conversation with the bartender about how many muskies I could catch if I remembered my goal. Turned into 45 minutes, and then I realized, oh no, I haven't seen Andrew in 45 minutes. I kind of brought him on this boat. I should go a little fast. So I went upstairs, didn't see him, went back downstairs, and there he was in the same exact spot where I left him talking to Elisa. Smiling, laughing, like they were old friends catching up. I didn't think anything of this at the time. I just thought, oh cool, my two best friends are getting along. Sweet. Until the next morning. The next morning, I get a FaceTime from Andrew at like 9:45 in the morning. And I'm just waking up in my bed. I pick up this FaceTime from Andrew. Andrew shows me a bouquet of flowers, says nothing, and then he just gets out of his car and shuts the door, and I'm like, hello? 20 seconds later, I hear the car door open and shut. He picks up his phone and he goes, "I did it." I said, "What did you do?" He said, "I did it. I left her flowers on her front porch." I said, "You left who flowers on whose front porch?" I thought that was a crazy move. You met Elisa less than 24 hours ago. Drove from Stillwater to Chaska, which is an hour-long drive. Rang her doorbell and ran away. When you left the bouquet of flowers behind, it's a nice $2. Now, honestly, I didn't think Elisa was going to like that. I thought she was going to think that it was aggressive, or creepy, or weird, trespassing. But clearly I didn't know Elisa well enough because she loved that.
We have to see the flowers.
They're impressive. So, now I'm going to fast forward to 1 week after the boat. Andrew and I are driving up to a friend's cabin 1 week after their initial contact. And we're stuck in traffic. And I looked at him and I said, "How are things going with Elisa?" And his response was, "Good. She's the one. I'm going to marry her." I said, "What?" what? And he said, she's the one. I said, I get what you're saying. I mean, I was so speechless at this time. Andrew knew he was going to marry a girl he met a week ago. All I could get out was, well, I hope she wants to marry you too. Now, Andrew made this decision very quickly, and he's not a very quick decision maker. Whether it's spending hours deciding between Papa John's and Domino's for dinner when we were in college, or spending hours deciding if he's going to go out with us or stay in. Or whether it's taking the clock all the way down to zeros in every round of our fantasy football draft. It's not a quick decision. But when it came to Elisa, that was the quickest and easiest decision I've ever seen him make. He never hesitated with her once. He knew she was the one he wanted to spend the rest of his life with, just moments after he met her. Now, Elisa, you already know what you're getting. But I'm here to remind you that you're getting a guy who will always have your back. He will always be there for you and support you. You're also getting the most driven individual that I know. He has a motor, and he's a very naturally motivated person, and he will continuously influence you for the better. And lastly, you're getting a guy who will never let you go to bed unhappy. He will always put you first at the end of the day. You two are a perfect match. I'm so glad that I could be the bridge that connected you guys.